No, they told you, yeah, on the phone they told you in the message, yeah? The time. They didn't say anything.
Called me about something else, but they didn't tell me they didn't work anything. And he told me before if I wanted to do it with me.
Okay, guys, I want to know what we did.
I mean, like, he's like, for real, like, when were you right?
1:30. Oh, I had 1:33.
No, I mean, like, each time we went for the same call.
When I ran towards you, I had 2:20.
No, I mean, like,
2:06.
another question. What was, like, the actual time?
Actual time.
But line up, we had to give 3:17. And we were here.
2:17.
Yeah, we were 2:17. And we were here 2:27. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
for
before
sure. No,
that.
before.
Before that.
No, I'm sure it's 23rd, yeah, I mean.
No, they did not announce.
And the line up deadline was 2:17.
Yeah.
They made a mistake. Yeah, the problem is that you suffer. Maybe this time sooner. I'm not sure it's gonna happen. 1:30 worked well.
Crushed.
Yes. Now.
No, but we were all fine. Time was the problem. We were all fine. I mean, I should draw easily, but and Jan was also not easy.
I was also complaining to shock. Was just shocked.
Yeah, it was very hard.
No, and I arrived, like I have 2:16 I think on the clock, so not that bad, but I realized that I cannot start without him.
Oh, you put it
I
back for
cannot,
you.
yeah, well, of course, otherwise I will play, of course, who cares about him, right? No, but I cannot start, I need at least two more.
Here's the most painful, right?
I need two more players.
We're not signing the file.
Okay, it's not signing, but
signing.
just to check with me the results. But are
We don't care about the results. We don't accept those results. So yeah. 15. After that, nothing. So we're waiting for the start time to be put in the group. Nothing happened. We went. You can't put the last communication 15-17 lineups are due and then start 15-22 without informing us. So that's what happened. And it's a fairly obvious case in this.
And is the appeal going on now and you're going to review a whole match if it goes through?
would be the logical thing.
Other appeal. So we're talking this
It's also very. Yeah, no, everybody should at the same time. Because now, like, even if they change the color, we're going to be playing, we're going to have the next game right away also. Like, everyone will be resting for half an hour. If you would have won the first time, you would have won. Now you lost, now you appeal, and play again.
Big expert in law, Anish. Since when?
Now think about it. Think about
Since when did you become so like prominent in law?
Think about it. Yeah, fair play.
Anish, future president.
Oh, he's the most
Yeah. In the room, yeah. In the city, yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand this. And if you would have won, what should you play? If you would have won,
Anish seems to be smart, but whenever he says something, it's already questionable. Yeah? Like,
I don't understand this. If you would have won, what should you play?
If you would have
won, what should you
I understand you could make it as a free roll, but that wasn't happening. I mean, that was the project.
You have to not free roll.
he's already trusted.
And you know it, they're proper players. Complete is good. Tell them to stop playing, right? No, just give me odds.
It's not clear, we can't do anything.
No, I understand. You have understood.
I don't understand this at all. I mean, the only thing he can say is that we shouldn't play. I mean, he can say that, but you got two chances.
I don't see what's the point. Like, indeed, like if we win the match, arguably not appeal.
No, but also, why does he care so much?
Because it's Anish. That's his. I mean, that's his job.
Anish,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Whenever he starts talking, it's already not as smart as we think he
The problem
was.
is, I
Yeah.
think, technically, of course, it's better if we don't play at all.
Yeah, of course it's better.
Yeah, but like, okay, we have like whatever, like 40 seconds to decide if we play or not.
Yeah, no, in the moment it's very, very
It's always sure on the moment. We're like 5 seconds on and we play, or a minute down. So
Yeah, no, an individual it's easier. Yeah, individual very easy to stop the team.
You should connect with other people that you don't play.
Yeah,
it's also, I was running out to bring people in. So it's tough. In hindsight, just was not started.
And already some people started.
So I thought they wanted to speak to you one at a time, so they might be back to ask you. Why don't I wait till they're from you? Yeah.
They want to speak to both captains one at a time. So they're speaking to the other captain. So we just said yeah, to go and wait.
what to discuss.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not.
I mean, like, even like technically, why there is no schedule of every round? Yeah?
There is a schedule.
No, but listen, there is a rule. It states that after the publishing of parents, there are 10 minutes before the round.
No, not for Blitz.
If you can find it,
Okay, for Blitz, not for Blitz. Essentially, report for technical meeting.
I'm sorry, I was absent while
Yes,
the
okay.
meeting
Okay,
appeared.
but you can download. Oh, they've made a decision. They've made a decision. I've not been told what it is. Okay. They've made a decision, but I've not been told what it is. Have you been told what it is?
Yes, it's replay. I texted to them.
Oh, okay.
My computer is not.
No, okay.
So they've
replay.
been.
The details of it's replay.
Okay. So the match is going to be played assuming the teams they submitted. Replay match. Replay.
Replay round one first. Okay. Press one.
seconds more.
No more chance. But in 10 minutes.
The players' decision of appeals regarding the match under appeal is to replay the first match. So we will start.
No, I mean, it's going to be fine. I don't think they're going to play. I don't know what they say right now. They're like, too eager to play. It's understandable. I feel sorry for every game, but
Let's start the clock. Let's start the
Yeah, like, we'll just start the clock right now. Yeah. No, they're probably protesting. Yeah, exactly. No, but this is the problem also. Like, it's very easy. Like, before a game is once the game starts, like all these things during the game, it's impossible to follow the rules. I mean, whether it's a photographer, whether it's like whether you should just not play. I mean, it's easy in practice, but in reality, it's never easy.
it's very unlikely. I mean, it's quite understandable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure what's our strategy of them. I mean, okay, once it happens, happens. When you think
Messed up.
there is, not good out. In a few minutes, it could be like very different. Yeah. 10 minutes is also few. 10 minutes is also few.
Yeah. For the real tournaments, they have the countdown. The World Rap tournaments, they have the countdown.
I mean, countdown is, it's quite doable. But because like yesterday they wanted to show Lichess games with evaluation, right? So that's like asking for too much maybe, like all these countdowns. Точно не главное, шаг. Идея, что даже кстати Lichess, you wasn't here because it was Lichess Lichess live.
No, you saw it. You saw
and it was with evil bars. Okay, so sorry, we should wait. Okay, we should bring the evil bars.
Ah, you mean this happened yesterday? Yes. Ah, because this happened the first day.
Also in Blitz, also in Blitz.
Yeah.
But sadly they removed it before the first round, but
Okay.
after someone too watchful told them.
Denkt jetzt nicht drüber nach, ja, das hilft euch nicht.
Okay, wir erzählen, wenn wir das Match verlieren. Okay, so let's go.
Just to inform you, the second match of the duel will start 10 minutes after the end of the last game from this match. Okay? Okay, I wish you good luck. Please start the clock.
We have a problem with communication. Usually we are publishing all informations regarding the next round on the captain's WhatsApp group. And this time, unfortunately, one of the arbiter didn't put message on that group. So it was some kind of miscommunication. I mean, different information were published and were not forwarded to the players. That's why I think this decision is reasonable. Being a player coming for the round, if you have few seconds on the clock, the first thing what you want to do is just to start the game. You are not thinking if it was okay or not okay. So they just played the first game and then decided to make an appeal. I think from the perspective of the player, it looks like that. For me, it was better, like you said, that it's the best to stop the clock, I mean to not start the game and claim this before the start. Then we don't need to have an appeal. I would say because of arbiter's team, sorry about that, because there was a miscommunication and maybe we will solve the situation before.
John, you are the chairman of the appeals committee.
I am, yes.
And a very important appeal was made in the match between Germany and France and WR chess team.
Indeed.
And the decision was made to replay the entire match, like from match one.
Yes, that's right. I mean, essentially, I can't talk about the appeals committee at all. What I can say is that we issued a judgment which should be on the FIDE site fairly soon.
Yes, I have that with me.
You have it with you?
Yes.
And essentially, this was a very difficult decision, and we did what we thought was the better decision or the less bad decision. It was very difficult. I think that when you start a round, certainly with so few teams and at such a fast time limit, you would normally check that everybody was present, and somehow the communication broke down. These things happen, of course, and so it would have been better if it hadn't been started. That I believe that when they arrived at the board, they didn't know whether there'd been a message or not. they thought that it might be their mistake, as I understand it. So they felt they had to play the match. And later it was established that there had been no message about when the round had been rescheduled. It's a very important decision and a very unpleasant one to make, because as we said in the judgment, one of the teams was going to be badly impacted, and it wasn't either team's fault whatsoever. There was a series of miscommunications which led to what happened, and we had to make a judgment which was the better course to take.
Yeah, I think basically when I arrived, the decision was already made, so it was more to explain that decision to me. I didn't really have any say in what was going to happen or how it was decided. I think it was just a very unpleasant situation for everyone. I mean, I understand that from the arbiter's point of view there was made some mistake, and basically after that you had to seriously disturb some team. That case it was for us, and of course we tried to give our best, fighting back and playing as if nothing had happened, but of course that's not easy, especially since we kind of won the match that was annulled. So yeah, it hasn't been an easy day, but overall I think we showed quite good fighting spirit, and at least we took a prize in the Rapid.
Well, I think it's a very strange situation, and there was no good decision whatsoever, because I really feel for Germany team, and it's not their fault that arbiters couldn't really, in 2025 they couldn't inform on the group chat of captains, so that basically it's a very easy thing to do, tell round starts at and timestamp. And they didn't do this, and we were sure there is 7 to 10 minutes in between pairings are published and the round will start. It was yesterday, it was today as well. But actually when we came, Hikaru played 40 seconds against 3 minutes, I played 1 minute against 3 minutes. Actually 2 minutes later in the game we were equal on clock, more or less. So yeah, I'm overall playing faster than Vincent, but it was a little bit too emotional at some point, taking all this berserk. At least as you take berserk, and I'm not sure if there was a good decision after this appeal, but as a member of VR team, I'm happy that appeal was fulfilled.
What I do know is that Jan Gustafsson, our team captain, he wrote to ask about the team composition, and he was told that it would be, I believe, 3:17. And there was always a 10 or 15 minute break from then until the round started. Ultimately, the round ended up starting at 3:20. It's worth noting that we all left pretty much right as soon as the team composition was announced, but it was a big shock. I think what I would say about the rules specifically is that it's very easy from the outside to say that we should have just forfeited and not played that first set of games. But in the heat of the moment, it's a lot different. I think there are many instances of this, whether it's right here or whether it's say a photographer disturbing you, or you're supposed to pause the clock. During the actual gameplay, I mean it's very easy to overlook these things. So. It's a little bit disappointing. I don't know why all the other teams were there on time, whether it's some other group or, maybe we had already left after we won our previous match and they'd announced the time in the room. I don't know, but still, it was a bad situation. I also think on some level it contributed to my games against Bluebaum, where I didn't really try very hard. I just sort of was happy to make the 2 draws and just get out of there. But yeah, it happened, and I'm sure there will be more information, but I don't think it's really a big drama.